I really think hard exercises dissolves the opinions of others. I remember I saw David Goggins say something like similar to that of like when you're just in your grind, you don't have the energy to care about hate. You don't have, or you don't have the energy to hate. And that's kind of in the same vein that what I'm talking about is when you really put your all into yourself, when you put all of your energy into just pushing your limits and growing as a person, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is, when you're pushing your limits, all your life force and all your energy is going to expand, is going into expanding yourself. And that takes a lot of energy. That takes a lot of energy. And a lot of that energy would have been used to think about other people's opinions about you. But like we just said, if you're expanding yourself, if you're really trying to build yourself physically, if you're trying to understand yourself emotionally, you must put that energy inward. When you think about people's opinions, it's going outward, right? Your energy is going towards other people, to what they think, to what they believe, to what they see about you. Hello, sun. Oh, that is just wonderful. That feels good. I think too, when you kind of go into this just, I want to say cave or mountains, whatever metaphor makes you feel, let me put my glasses on. Whatever metaphor makes you feel kind of isolated in the idea of building yourself, other people flee away. And I don't say that to be like a loner. Please do not try going into this alone arc. That'll just make you lonely, okay? Really understand this. People are important. Social dynamics are important. Your soul craves that. You know, we all definitely need our isolation phases of life, you know, to look inward and reflect on who we are. But man, other people are very important. Now, that draws a very fine line of embracing other people and dissolving their opinions from within hard exercise. And that might, for face value, that might kind of seem like a little tricky, a little like, oh, how do I kind of balance, you know, those two ideas? It's not about balancing. It's realizing that it all just comes into unison when you train intensely, when you have hard exercise in your regimen. When you're putting all this energy into exercise or into inner reflection, the opinions of others dissolve in your own, you know, mind. When that happens, you can go into these social dynamics, you can go into friend groups, you can go into whatever, you know, people thing that you desire, that your heart desires, and be yourself without caring about the opinions of others. You can see how it's kind of full circle. When you train hard, when you reflect deeply within yourself, you're putting that energy inward. Whenever you go out into the public, and whenever you go out with other people in the social dynamics that your soul craves, you have an energy of authenticity. You have an energy of like feeling proud about yourself. Number one, because you put so much work into yourself. But then number two, you have this feeling of wanting to connect with others because you've found yourself through hard, you know, hard digging. Because once you've done that, and once you've crossed the other side of unknowing to knowing yourself, you realize other people have that exact same kind of thing within their lives. So it becomes a complete it becomes like a total 180 of seeing people as judgment machines that see you as weird, corny, whatever, this, that, and the third, to, oh wow, these are people that have, you know, their own lives, their own struggles, their own things, just like me. I want to connect with them. I want to I want to understand these people. I want to have fun with them. It becomes so much better. Life just becomes like heaven, honestly, when you train hard and then in turn opinions of others dissolve, but in that same vein you become more connected to people. It's truly a great process that only comes when you can like jump over that hurdle of fear. Everything is kind of scary before you do it. And if you're having trouble and you want to know how to do it, first you can click the link in the description to learn more about how to train your physical self. But watch my previous video that I just posted, and it goes into this detail of kind of just doing. And I want you to understand, doing really dissolves fear as well. I should make that as the title too. Doing and just action is so scary at the moment before you jump off the cliff. So like, let's imagine this is a cliff, right? This is falling. You're right here. This is probably the most fear. As you take that leap of faith and jump, you realize you're just gonna fly. That might not make sense, but I hope you can get what I'm saying here, is that fear is only in your mind. And once you just start embracing hardness and difficulty and just have faith in God, and you have faith in the person you're becoming, it all just gets better. And you have to trust that idea because it's true. And you'll never know if that's true or not until you try it. Until you just go for it. Go full throttle. Pedal to the metal and just go. Do. Talk to those people. Do that hard workout that you think you can't do, but you can. Thanks for watching, guys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos. This is just the beginning of a really long journey, and I'm excited for you to be a part of that. Hope you have a great day. Raw action is the most important, and then the gears start turning. Always remember that. Have a good day.